Hey guys, and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. Today I want to talk about the big issue with Dead by Daylight, or should I say issues. The reason I say issue, as in singular, is because these issues that I'm going to be talking about all fall into the same category, that they completely ruin the game/experience. If you guys happen to enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and let's get right into the video. In a game like Dead by Daylight, there's a lot of fun to be had. But the way I see it, there's this giant wall that prevents you from having fun, and this wall can only be surpassed if you just happen to be lucky. This wall consists of things like bad teammates while versing a sweaty killer, very consistent bugs and glitches, unfun killers, dedicated servers, indoor maps, and map RNG. Let's talk about teammates and matchmaking. I'm making a video going more in depth about matchmaking, so subscribe if you want to be notified when I upload that video. Poor matchmaking has plagued the game since the Big Bang, and only recently they are slowly developing an MMR system to try and fix it. Brain dead teammates are constantly ruining the games for others. They do things like unhook in front of the killer and not take hits, crouch in a corner and not do anything, and they let you get tunneled when they have yet to be touched by the killer. There are so many bugs in this game, it's pretty ridiculous, especially as of recently. There's invisible walls, no HUD glitches, silent chainsaws, glitch spots on the map, need I say more? These glitches are frequent too, occurring every 1 or 2 games, at least from my experience. It gets to the point where I'd rather them just push out their bug-riddled chapters, as it won't really make a difference if there's already a game-breaking bug every match I have. One of the biggest issues with Dead by Daylight and their killers is that they are designed to give no chance to the survivors. These killers are designed so only their input matters, and the survivor could have half an hour or 3,000 hours put into the game and they'd still go down just as fast. These killers are also very easy to learn and therefore will pop up more frequently in your matches. And behavior keeps making and releasing killers unfun to play against. The only fun and fair killer they've released in the past 4 chapters is Blight. They need to stop creating killers that could shoot through walls and go invisible, and instead make killers like Hillbilly and Demogorgon, 2 pretty strong killers that are still fun and fair to play on both sides. Around the summer of 2019, dedicated servers were released to the public, promising they'd fix some of the major issues of the game, including lag switching and hitboxes. Obviously, in classic behavior fashion, they barely fixed anything, and arguably made some of the other issues even worse. It's 2021 now, and while the servers have definitely improved, it should not have taken 2 years to get to this point, they still have issues. They have just introduced hit validation, which is supposed to prevent the killer from being able to hit you from 20 feet away, but you still get dedicated on windows and pallets. And don't even get me started on hatchet and nurse hitboxes. Last but definitely not least, we have map design. Bad map designs aren't something you notice until you play a game that has bad maps. Dead by Daylight is notorious for their bad maps, as almost everybody gives a heavy sigh of disappointment when they get Larry's Memorial or Midwich Elementary School. Let's go over some of the reasons these maps suck so much. 1. They are too dark. Despite the community feedback, BHVR are still making dark maps. 2. They get rid of so many game elements that both sides rely on, such as crows and generator lights. 3. Because they are indoors and have less space, they are almost completely rid of conventional loops and tiles. 4. They are like mazes, and almost every room looks identical to the other. 5. This applies to Midwich only. Killers can see survivors at the end of the hallway and not be able to catch up if the survivor just holds W. Even on outdoor maps, something all maps suffer from is RNG. Sometimes only 2 filler pallets spawn on the whole map, sometimes only TNL walls spawn, and sometimes there are so many strong loops that there's nothing the killer can do. Like I said at the beginning of the video, when there's a decent chance all of these things will occur, it's pretty likely that at least one of these things will ruin your game. But yeah, I think I've ranted on long enough. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. 1 subscriber to someone who only has 500 subscribers means a lot more than to someone who has 500,000. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.